Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a tutorial on how to bleach the knots in your closure. So you're going to need a whisk, a brush, a mixing bowl, and I got this from Sally's. All of these supplies are from Sally's. BW Bleach. And then this is Wella Charm 20 volume developer. I like to use 20 volume because I don't want it to process too quickly. Also a piece of foil, which I just used from the kitchen supplies, as well as a lace closure. And this closure is a 3-part closure that's already been semi-plucked in the parting area, and which I'm showing you there. Some gloves. And these gloves, excuse how they're looking, these are my reusable gloves I got from Sally's, which I use to bleach all of my hair. And then I'm using a little less than a spoonful or cupful of the bleaching powder, and I'm just going to pour it into my mixing bowl. And then I just kind of eyeball how much developer I like to use. I always start with less and then add more if I need to throughout the process. You do not want this to be runny because you don't want it to seep through on the closure. You just really want it to lay on the back. So right now I'm just mixing it up and seeing if I need to add anything else. All right, so once you have the right consistency, then we're gonna move on and get our closure. And this closure is from Boutique Virgin Hair. The information about this closure will be in the description box below, so make sure you check that out for hair needs. And then I'm just showing you right here how thick you want this consistency to be. So when you shake your brush, you do not want it to fall off. If it does, it is too runny and it will not work right. You will have bleached hair and not just knots. So this process, you want to be very careful and take your time. As you can see, I'm working rather slowly here and I'm just lightly doing soft strokes with the brush across my closure. So short, soft strokes across the closure. Do not press too hard, or like I said before, it will seep through onto the roots of the hair, and then you will be left with those white, brassy roots, which is not a good look. So you're just really trying to lift those black dots in the closure and make them translucent and white. All right, so I sped this video up just so we're not watching it in slow motion, but as you can see, I like to work from the front to the back of my closure. I do this because I really want the knots closer to the front of my head to lift. If the knots in the back do not completely lift, that is okay because it's further from the hairline and you are not gonna be easily able to see that if you're just looking at me. But you wanna make sure that you cover all of the hair, as I said, and lightly press. Now to process this, you want to leave it on for about 10 minutes and then go back and check to see how it is lifting and determine what else you should do. So once you are ready to rinse the hair out, you're going to go to the sink and use warm water and just make sure you get all of that bleach off. So then you're going to go in with your Shimmering Lights shampoo. This is a purple shampoo and it just really stops the hair from processing and removes that brassy undertone in the hair. So I like to do this one time through, especially rubbing the back and the front of the closure to ensure that all of the bleach is out and we stop the processes and move on to the next step. All right, so you want to make sure that you get all of the shampoo out, and then we're going to move on to conditioning. I'm just using a generic conditioner that I got from Sally's. I think it is the Nexuss Humectant conditioner, but whatever it is, I will put it in the description bar below so that you can see. And I just got it from my local Sally's. I just do this really quick through the hair to make sure that the hair has moisture, especially since I just bleached the knots. And from there, I'm just going to rinse the hair out. And as you can see, the knots have lifted pretty well. You cannot see it too well in this clip, but I will insert another clip so that you can see the closure, maybe even a picture for the description bar. But as you can see, there are no more black dots on this closure. And then what I like to do is just hang my hair up on a hanger overnight to allow it to fully air dry. I want to say thank you guys for tuning into this video. Please make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel for all things hair. If you have any questions, leave them below in the description bar. Bye, you guys.